What's good, y'all? Welcome to my review for this week's episode of Dragon Ball Super, and this episode was actually really good. And we're actually getting this we're getting like this new little expedition mini tournament thing because for the future Zeno. So that's gonna be interesting to see. Since we got my man going, so you guys know I'll be reacting to his fight. And like I said before, guys, if there's any other episodes of Dragon Ball Super throughout the Tournament of Power you guys want me to react to, leave it down in the comment section below, and I'll react to it when it airs on Toonami. But speaking of Toonami, we actually had a lot come out. We actually had a lot this week on Toonami. Of course, Dragon Ball Super, of course, but Attack on Titan. I'll talk more about the dub, what I thought of this week's episode of the dub of Attack on Titan Season 3, in my review of this week's episode of Attack on Titan Season 3 when I review it. So if you guys want to know that, way after that. But we also had the start of Fooly Cooly Alternative. It made its debut this week, or yesterday. And, let me just light the top out real quick. I liked the first episode. I really enjoyed it. Haruko, she's 1,000 always. This is me with Fooly Cooly. Like the first season, I loved that season. Like the craziness, the mechs anime, and the weird how the show would just changed into like a manga at the drop of a hat was crazy. And Haruko, I really loved the characters for that show. Soundtrack was great. Alternative. What I think of more, but progressive. Like the more I think about progressive, the less I like it. I'm not saying I hate progressive, but I ended up giving it a 9 out of 10 when I finished it, but I feel like I'm more like I want to give it like an 8 now. And I feel like Fooly Cooly is just one of those series that I would just legit have to rewatch over and over again and watch a bunch of like analysis videos to really probably get a lot more joy. Because most of my enjoyment for progressive was from just Haruko. She's like carrying these seasons. She's like carrying this season. Maybe it's because Fooly Cooly are one of those animes that you definitely gotta be like you have to look more into to really understand the true meaning of it. But my main problem I definitely had with progressive was the characters. Now I'm not saying they were bad, but they were just bland, boring, basic. The girl, she has the headphones and she's like, oh, I don't care about it, whatever, fuck you. Like. I could never get attached to any character progressive besides, of course, Haruko. With this, on the other hand, now, granted, you guys may remember, back when the whole April Fool's joke thing that happened, back in April, they actually aired this episode, subbed back then, so now we're hearing it this time, dubbed. Which is cool, so, I saw it. But yeah, I definitely like these characters a lot more. They're definitely a lot more lively, and I feel like I could probably understand this season more than I probably could the other two, just because it seems like it's not so you gotta dig for it. It's more like kind of like it's right in your face, kind of. I think I'll end up liking this season a little bit more than I did progressive, but we'll have to wait and see. Definitely check me out on my socials because I'll probably end up talking about alternative there. Yeah. Alright, that's all I need to talk about. But like I said, I love the first episode. I really enjoyed the first episode. One other thing, I love how an SPD morpher from Power Rangers SPD or whatever the Super Sentai equivalent is, made appearance with Haruko. She's like, she's a space cop, and she pulls out this badge, or it's essentially an SPD morpher. That was cool. But I will say this: I do like the fact that Alternative is definitely going a little bit more deeper into Haruko character, with this other guy appearing. That seems to be part of the agency or whatever that she works for. Or she at least knows Haruko a lot more than we do from season 1 and season 2. So I definitely like that. So I feel I'll end up liking alternative a lot more than progressive. I feel like just from what we saw the first episode, I think I'll end up liking it a little bit more. Alright, but enough of me talking about Fooly Cooly, Attack on Titan, JoJo, and shit. Let us begin. So we started off, we got the guy that came to the portal, I forget his name, who told me, on this day at this time, the tournament of power shall commence. 10 fighters from each universe will go in a battle to the death. And then so he goes a little bit more deeper, explain where it's going to be. It's going to be held at the Null Realm. The Null Realm. Yes, the Null Realm. As Beerus explains, it's a world where time and space doesn't exist. In other words, Goku and Jiren get to go as ham as possible when they have their duel when Ultra Instincts comes about. And so, and then he explains, what is the fighters get? The MVP of the show gets, of course, a wish from the Super Dragon Balls. Now you want to know, and actually, then for some reason, Champa shows up, he's like, yes, and he got 3 of them for me! Okay, can someone please tell who's the he in this situation? Because, Is he referring to himself? Is he referring to Grand Zeno? Like, who is the he Champa's referring to? And then, Gears is like, damn you, Champa, you've been collecting them without me. So, I think he's talking about himself, but I'm not really sure. It's not really that clear. And then, you want to know what the entire universe has themselves get? Jack and fucking shit. That's right. You want to know what they get when they don't lose? Obliteration. Yes. If you fail the tournament power, if you lose, you die. Your universe wiped from existence. Now, excuse me. Now, Gate 101 in his review of this week's this episode, he actually had like a little prediction that that Goku was gonna find some way to maybe talk Grand Zeno out of just annihilating the other universes, because of course they're friends, and then we also hear Beerus says do not don't try and try to hey Grand Zeno, can you not obliterate us? Because he'll take offense to that, then he'll probably just not wipe out the 7 universe just to prove a point. Now, and he said his prediction was going to be that Goku was going to find some way to convince Grand Zeno not to kill everyone, which I thought was going to happen because, let's be honest, this is Dragon Ball, where death is meaningless, and Akira Toriyama until we don't have the balls to kill any of their characters permanently. Because there's a reason it's become a meme how many times Goku and Krillin have died. Like I said, no, I'm not even gonna get into it. You guys already know. I've already talked about this many times on my previous reviews about Akira Toriyama's writing. While I love Dragon Ball, I love his writing, there are a lot of things that Akira Toriyama just sucks at, and one of them is stakes and not having the balls to kill off characters permanently. Just look at Naruto and Bleach. They have the balls to kill off their characters. Now, granted, with Bleach, for the 1,000-Year Blood War arc, a character was supposed to die, but then the fans were just hounding Kubo too much. They ended up just bringing that character back. But Naruto, on the other hand, Masashi Kishimoto's killed off a fair number of characters. So, yeah, where you at, Akira Toriyama? And you go, and Krillin's death and Frieza could have been used for so much character development for Goku, but nope, fuck character development, because who needs character development? Fuck him. Anyway, and so Goku's and this is when Goku really starts to realize that, fucked up. Royally fucked up. Because, when you hear, the universe are actually gonna get destroyed, which, let's be honest or not, this is Dragon Ball after all. That it's especially the 7, we know they're not gonna die because of course this takes place between the time skips, so we know that they're gonna still be fine because there's those last 2 episodes of C. It's Goku's realizing oh fuck, what have I done? I just wanted a good fight. I didn't want a tournament. I didn't want a fight to the death. I just wanted a good old fashioned workout. See what Goku. I swear, man, I love you, but man, are you stupid. Man, are you an idiot sometimes. And I love the death stare Beerus gives him when Goku really starts to realize that, oh shit, I fucked up. He's like, that's irrelevant. You are going to pay the price. And I just love the art animation on his face that they have there. And Goku's like, but pay what price? And so he's like, so I think I forgot to mention this. They have also the dude actually asked, or Grand Zeno asked him to tell Goku that he asks him a favor, and that is a little bit of an expo or exhibition, or I guess you could say pre-show to the actual tournament power, but since the future Grand Zeno hasn't seen Goku fight, he wants to see it fight. Now, granted, I asked the question, why doesn't he just show him a replay of the Universe 6 tournament? We saw in the 10th universe they have a TV and it's airing right there, so I understand if he wants to watch it live, but you could just watch that. I also don't see what's the point of this if you could just watch that, but whatever. Anyway, so they end up so they decide they end up going, of course, Gohan's taking 1 slot. We then head over back to Vegeta because he asked Vegeta if he wants to go. He's like, and props to my man Vegeta. Props to my man Vegeta for still being like, no, I'm waiting for the birth of my child. I love that Vegeta still he ain't moving. He's gonna sit here and wait for that baby to come out of Bulma, and then he's back with us. I love that Vegeta's doing that. That's so. And so then we see this little fight between Goten and Trunks pretty quick. Our animation was overall fine. And so Vegeta asks Goku, why don't you ask your son? And then he's like, oh yeah, but Goten, I don't know if he's really ready. We don't know if we're going out of the universe. Not get to Universe 9, which is the universe gonna be finished on. And see, when I first heard that was gonna be Universe 9 myself, so I was like crossing my fingers, hoping to God that it was Jiren's universe, just because I want to see Jiren. Just knowing, because I think I mentioned it before, but actually, unlike the other arcs of Super, this arc I know the most about. Like I don't know like every little detail about the arc, but I know, I guess you could say, decent, good sized chunks of the arc. I guess you could say. Like I know a few good details. Like I know an extra character that ends up appearing here. Some of the other stuff that happens throughout the Tournament of Power. Of course, Goku versus Jiren, Master Ultra Instincts, Caulifla, all that good shit. So I know a few extra details. Yes, I know what you guys say. Like, Glenn, Goku versus Jiren is like a long ways away. That's like episode 114 and 50. I know that's like over 40 episodes of show. I have to wait till I get to Goku versus Jiren, but I will wait patiently for it because I know it's gonna be awesome when I see it. But yeah, so I was hoping it was Jiren's universe. I actually don't know which universe Jiren's a part, but it's not Jiren's universe, which I guess kind of sucks, but I think it's not a huge loss. I felt it was different. Like, when the Tournament of Power finally begins, we'll then probably see Jiren finally make his debut. So then, back to where I was at. So, he told me that Goten isn't really ready because they don't know what they're fighting. And then Goku realizes, oh, my other son! And at this point, I was legit triggered. I was legit pissed at this point. Because y'all know how much I love Gohan. Y'all know Gohan is my second favorite Dragon Ball character. And to see Goku just do my man dirty like that is just straight up disrespectful. I legit threw my hat to the floor and facepalm and left the room. I was like, I expect this shit from Abridged, not from main Dragon Ball. Goku, you disgust me, man. Not only have you fucked us all, but you also forget Gohan exists. Fuck you. Yeah, that legit triggered. I was legit kind of pissed off when I saw it, because you guys know how I love Gohan. Over here doing my man dirty like that. And so then he asked Gohan to join the tournament. And so, he asked him about the power, but Gohan's like, nah, Dad, I don't do martial arts anymore. We know that Gohan has been, training a lot since we've seen how easily he has gone into Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2. So we know the man's saying, but training is one thing, but every time we come to Gohan and be like, hey man, we need you this tournament, he's like, oh man, I'm not fighting no more. I'm like, Gohan, I get you, I understand why you're not fighting anymore, you got a job, family and all that stuff, but dude, come on, work with us for once, my man, please. And so Goku ends up telling him about, like, oh yeah, by the way, Gohan, if we lose, we're kinda fucked. Yeah, if we lose, all the universes that lose kinda get obliterated. He's like, what, nani? He's obviously shocked by this turn of events. Obviously, I mean, anybody would. And so he asks, like, wait, does anyone know? He talks about, like, this is gonna start riots, panic, all that shit. And so he asks, like, hey, does anyone else know? He's like, nah, just you and me on Earth at least. Okay, good. We need to keep it that way. You don't say nothing, I won't say nothing. And then Videl comes in, that's girl, comes in and be like, oh hey Goku, like, if you come to visit, you should come in. And then my man Goku guilt trips Gohan. Now Goku, you kind of pissed me off earlier with dissing my man Gohan like that, but you were back in my good graces with this. So he's like, oh yeah, I'll just Gohan to join me on martial arts, but apparently he's too busy to help out his old man. He's like, yeah, I kind of gave up on that. It's like, oh come on, man, it's gonna look what tournament, it should be fun. And you need to get your lazy ass in that back of that damn ring. And so yeah. So then Goku, and after seeing, Pan shows up, she starts, like, kind of just flying over to Videl. I talked about, like, hey, how was Grandpa, of course, Mr. Satan. And, and then, we see them, just having fun. I won't lie, but the OST put a smile on my face, and then Gohan looks at him, he's like, alright. I was like, damn right, my man, damn right! I love Gohan. So he's like, you know what? I'm in. I gotta protect my family. I'm like, damn right, man. Damn right. You gotta protect your family. And so Mr. Satan shows up where then Goku picks Boo for the second person to invite for this like little expedition tournament or pre-show, whatever you want to call it. So we get back to this where the Supreme Kai is. We got for his team we got Gohan and Boo with Mr. Satan, and I love Beerus is like, this is the team you brought. And he asked, like, what does that mortal do? He was like, oh, well, you see, we're a bit of a package deal. I'm the only one Boo listens to, you see. And so, okay, so, not me personally, I would have duct taped Mr. Satan to Majin Buu and duct taped his mouth shut because I hate Mr. Satan. You guys already know that from my previous reviews. I made that abundantly clear. And Beerus asked him, like, do they know that we're completely fucked? Only Gohan. Well, at least he has a brain, I can say that much. So they transport to like Zenny's world, whatever you want to call it, his palace. And Beerus tells her, alright, Mr. Satan, do not speak, say, or shit. You will do nothing unless prompted to. Capiche? Yes, sir! So, they go inside, they meet with the Night Universe, which isn't Jiren's, but which I was like, oh, damn it, I was like really hoping it was Jiren, but it looks like Jiren does make an appearance in this episode. Because when they have, like, the Ninth Universe, 7th Universe, which actually the Supreme Kai, I'm assuming it's the Supreme Kai, for the Ninth Universe, looks exactly like the Supreme Kai from the 10th Universe, from we saw in the Goku Blacker. He looks exactly like him, just with, like, some slight changes, that was kind of weird. I was like, you look just like him. I mean, granted, as we know, like each world is a parallel to the other one. Like 6 is a parallel to 7, so I'm guessing 8 is a parallel, or 9 is a parallel to 10th universe. That's probably why they look so similar. So they go inside. We have to see all the other universes here, but we see this one big guy wearing a cloak. If you couldn't tell it's Jiren, it's Jiren. I'm betting money right now. That's Jiren in that cloak. I don't know any other big dudes that would cover themselves in a cloak other than Jiren. I mean, it just makes sense for it to be Jiren. I mean, he has the same body type as Jiren, and he's covered. Like I said, my money, that's Jiren. And so, they introduce, and then, we see, and then I see with Goku sees Shoppa, he's like, hey, Shoppa, what's good, man? And they're like, he's like, shouldn't you, isn't that how you're not supposed to talk to a dad? You shouldn't even be talking, Mr. Satan. And Goku doesn't listen to him, and then Grandson shows up, and Goku, I swear this man forgets how much hot water he's in. He's like, yo, Zenny, what's good, man? And he walks up to his throat and he's like, yo, what's good, guys? And Beerus is like, get down, you idiot! Throws him back down. And he just throws him back like the stairs. But also, when we see Gohan, he's still wearing those fucking glasses. Why? You are Gohan, you are a Saiyan, you don't need glasses, so why are you wearing, especially now that you're fighting, take those off, you look stupid with them on. I swear, why are they yellow too? They should be black. This would look like at least mildly more appealing to look at. Anyway, and so then the guy introduces, this is the prelims of the Tournament of Power, yada yada yada, and and so he tells, like, hey, Gohan, we want to give a special thanks to a mortal that made this tournament possible, and the reason why all of y'all are now fucked. So Goku says some shit, and then we begin with the first fight being this guy, I think it looks like a fox, I think, versus, Boo. But actually, when we see Boo, the man's sleeping. Like, legit, he's like... And so Mr. Satan pulls out some coffee, waves it in front of his nose, then he wakes up. And tells like, Boo, now remember our deal. Take him out. And so, the dude, so then, they get the fight between him and Boo. The dude Boo pretty much just lets him beat on him. He just kind of just takes the punching, and then we end the episode with Boo smiling. So next week we're going to be seeing Boo kicking ass and taking names. So, yeah, overall this episode was really, really, really good. The stuff with Vegeta was cool. The stuff with Gohan was without a doubt the highlight of the episode. The funny moments between Beerus and Goku, always entertaining to watch. So overall, I give this episode a 9 out of 10. And like I said before, guys, if there's any episodes of the Tournament of Power you guys want me to react to, leave it down in the comment section below, and I will react to it when it airs on Toonami. So hope y'all enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you feel like it. Link to the rocks below, and as always, come back for more. See you guys next time. And also, one last thing, can anyone please explain to me why Toonami is always chopping their OPs? Because they chopped the OP for this week, and I was like, ugh. And it's like one of those chop jobs Toonami does where it looks so obvious, like they didn't. It looks like they didn't even try to make it look mildly seamless. And I don't know why Toonami was always chopping their OPs. If any of you guys know, please leave it down in the comment section below because I really want to know that. Anyway, see you guys next time.